Welcome to day 14 of Proverb Pearls. We are continuing in this process of discovering these gems of wisdom that we can apply for daily living. I have to say that this is one of my verses that when I came across, it kind of sort of jumped off the page. And the reason is that in English, it says wisdom rests in the heart of one who has understanding. Looking at 14 verse 33, wisdom rests in the heart of one who has understanding, but in the hearts of fools it is made known. And when I read this same verse in Hebrew, I see three words that literally jump off the page that remind me not only of Solomon's request, but the answer, the awesome and amazing answer from Yahovah. When Solomon said, please give me lev shomeah, a hearing heart, and Yahovah said, I will give you a heart, chacham v'navon. So here we have in this verse, the first word is belev, in the heart, navon, of understanding, tanuach, rests. That's another word. We could talk more about it. But the word after that is chokhmah. So now we've got in the heart of understanding rests wisdom. I love the image of that. That means that it's like preparing our heart to be a place where wisdom would say, I don't have to fight you. I don't got to beat you up. I don't have to rebuke you. Because look at the rest of the verse. It says, but in the hearts of fools, in the midst of fools, she makes herself known, or it is made known. So there are many, many ways we could look at this gem. For me, clearly, the beginning of it is encouraging. But before I get to the beginning again, I want to just read, if I can, a really interesting proverb section, Proverbs 8, 1 through 5, that kind of lets you know how wisdom makes itself known in the midst of fools. Proverbs 8, 1 through 5, does not wisdom call and understanding lift up her voice? On top of the heights, beside the way where the paths meet, she takes her stand. Beside the gates, at the opening to the city, at the entrance of the doors, she cries out, to you, O men, I call, and my voice is to the sons of men. O naive ones, understand prudence. And O fools, understand wisdom. It's really interesting. That's what it says in English. It's the word is understand lev, understand heart. We actually find some other examples. There are many where the translators of the NASB and other English translations will see the Hebrew word heart, but will translate it into a different word. Example, 14:33 of Proverbs. We see heart, that's lev, of one who has understanding. 15:14 of Proverbs is mind, but it comes from the same word lev, of the intelligent. And then 18:15, we see again the word mind in English, but it is lev, heart, of the prudent. Tell you what, great benefit to learn a little bit of Hebrew. Our Biblical Hebrew Auto course will give you, you already have access to it because you're listening to this as a premium member. You have access to go to that course and begin to understand, at least in the beginning phases, of how to recognize different Hebrew letters and putting them together. So in the hearts, or in the midst, really, because it's not hearts on the second part of the verse, but in the midst of fools, it is made known. What? Wisdom. But back to that first part. Belev navon tanuach chokhmah. In the heart of understanding. You know where it is? Rests wisdom. Boy, I tell you what, man, there's got to be room made in the hotel of our heart. So it's like wisdom is looking, going. And for that one who says, you know what, wisdom and understanding, you can rest here. You can rest in my heart. I've quieted my heart. I've quieted my spirit. I'm ready to listen. I need lev shomeah, a hearing heart. And boy, oh boy, when the answer comes and the Father says, okay, here is wisdom and understanding. You know, the sad thing is, there's some people that say, that's okay. I've got it. I don't need anything else. I've got all the power. I've got all the resources. And they're full of pride, and there's no room for wisdom and understanding. But hopefully for you, if you've taken the time to go through this, on this walk of wisdom with us in Proverbs, your heart is saying, you know what? Wisdom and understanding, please rest with me. So Folks, there are so many other verses in Proverbs 14. I just picked one that's a gem because it's got all three of our words. Belev, Navon, Chokhmah. All three of those words, wisdom and understanding in the heart, right there in 1433. What a gem. Remember, keep digging. This is Proverb Pearls, and I am your friend and host, Keith Johnson.